Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome to the assembly of very unique Toto video tutorial specially prepared for members like you. So if you have just joined us as a member or this is your very first time having to look at this video, do allow me to take this opportunity to say a real thank you for your precious time, and also I'd like to say a word welcome you to assembly. Now what you're looking on right now is a WinTOTO Advance statistical software. Alright, this software is launched in the year 2004. In fact, during the first year when we launched, we do almost have a very close encounter of someone winning a jackpot. In fact, there were actually 5 numbers being picked correctly and was supposed to buy a system row, but somehow this very user changed the mind and went into system 7, or else we will produce a jackpot winner almost on that very year. However, in the year 2013 we have another breakthrough again, and this time we have 2 jackpot winners. One is a jackpot group 1 winning a 2.5 million, and another jackpot winner, a jackpot group 2 winner winning a 250,000. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to really thank each and every one of you who have been supporting WinTOTO Advance maintenance supports. Now I must acknowledge the fact is that despite the fact that we can be working very hard, trying our very best to develop this software to where it is today, but most important of all, we need the support, and that's the end user like you. And I like to say a word of thank you. I'm very thankful, I'm very grateful, and really my gratitude to each and every one of you. And I must say that your support to us meant a lot, so thank you very, very much. Now I would like to say the fact is that the day when we launched this WinTOTO Advance in the year 2004, never do we have in our mind that we just want to leave it as is. We definitely want to go much more further to make it better and better and better. So I'd like to say a word of assurance to all of you is that WinTOTO Advance will continuously develop and making sure that it really matches. We would like to develop software to making sure that it always enhances the chance of winning of each and every one of you. And I think that is what we are going to do from now, in fact from the day we launch. So allow me to say one more word of thanks to all of you again. Truly, I'm thankful, grateful, and my gratitude to each and every one of you. 如果你刚刚加入我们的会员们，或者是这一次刚刚目睹这个画面这个 video， 让我在这里跟你讲一声谢谢你的宝贵时间，也谢谢你加入我们，欢迎你加入。你现在所目睹的这个画面是 WinTOTO Advance 的这个软件，我们其实这个 video 是特别为你们所以我希望大家能够在这里有一个非常愉快的半个小时，也希望你能够学习的更多。在这里我也要趁这个机会要跟大家讲一声我要在这里谢谢我们一路来都有支持 Assembly 的 WinTOTO Advance Maintenance Support 的每一位顾客们，在这里我真的是非常的谢谢你，因为在这个2013年我们有一个非常大的突破，这个突破是我们在那一年我们有2个大赢家，一个是 Jackpot Group 1， 他赢了一个 2.5 million， 另外一个是Jackpot Group 2赢了一个250,000。那很多时候我们也会有这样的想法说，这个就是因为 Assembly 的发展，所以这个软件才能够达到这样的目标。但是我真正的要跟大家讲的就是，这个功劳不真正属于 Assembly， 也属于每一位顾客们，就是你们。没有你们的支持，我们这条路是走得非常辛苦，因为真的是很难熬，大家都要明白。Alright，现在新加坡做生意不简单，每一个东西都起价，所以我们真的很需要你们的支持，在这方面，让我们能够把这个软件发展得更好。所谓的，只要能够帮得到我们的顾客的影响的距离，我们一定会努力的去发展。我们所要求的就是希望大家能够互相的扶持，大家能够同时能够享受非常好的这个良好的一种效果。在这里让我在这里跟大家讲一声谢谢，也非常的感谢，谢谢。Now, when you buy the WinTOTO Advance, let's click about help check about WinTOTO Advance. Alright. Now, this is where you get to see. Alright, first and foremost, the version number you are in, which is version 3.5.0.3, and another one right below is the license number, which is over here. So always bear in mind that it's always good for you to take note of this, because in the event that if you need us to help you to restore your license or to check about your license, then this license number is very, very important to us, alright, in order for us to assist you. Now, if you were to check your own WinTOTO Advance software and you realize that the version number is not 3.5.0.3, that goes to show that your license, that your version that you're using right now is definitely not the latest version. So please remember, the latest versions mean a lot to you, because we have very important features and very, very good features that we have developed specially for you. So if you do not upgrade, you are really depriving yourself from getting yourself to enjoying the best benefit out from the software. Now there are two reasons, two very probability of not having the upgrade. One is that you could have been very busy, which I can understand, especially when work is concerned. Or you could have overlooked the fact that you have not extended your WinTOTO Advance maintenance support, and that could have caused you unable to upgrade. Now, if these are the two reasons, since you're watching this video, I strongly urge you upgrade it as soon as you can. I do understand that there are people who ask me on the fact that after watching the video, do I still need the software? My answer to you is, watching the video, it definitely helped. Alright, because we are giving you all the various concept and the various ways to look at the data. But most important thing of all, you still need the software to actually enable you, alright, to enhance your chance of winning. So you definitely need the software. So over here, I strongly encourage all of you, get hold of the copy of the software as soon as you can. And we are still not making any changes in the price yet. As mentioned, I'm holding on because I really want to reach out to as many as I could, and still priced at 598 Sing dollar. Alright. So just in case you were talking about in terms of ringgit, then it's actually $598 multiplied by 2.5. Alright, it's actually at 1495 ringgit. So now you can always give me a tinkle at 92300837, or you can, if you're calling from Malaysia, +65 92300837. Alright, thank you so much. My name is Haitong, and do let me know. Now, 如果你 click help 的时候 about WinTOTO Advance， 你会看到这个表格出来的时候，它会告诉你两个非常重要的讯息。第一个就是告诉你的这个 license 号码在下面这一排。那 license 号码对大家来讲其实是很重要，因为如果你需要我们帮你 restore license 的，或者是要 check 一下你的这个软件有没有问题的时候，我们需要这个 license number 才能够帮得到你。所以我在这里鼓励大家把它写下来。那另外一个非常重要的信息就是告诉你那个 version 号码。目前我们最新的 WinTOTO 就是 3.5.3.0.3。如果你本身的软件不是这个号码的话，就是表示说你的这个软件不是最新的。在这里我真正的鼓励大家一定要 upgrade， 因为你早点 upgrade， 我们在这个新的这个软件里面，我们其实已经把那个功能已经发展得更好，所以希望大家能够明白了，这个是非常的重要。所以如果你本身还没有 upgrade 的话，我鼓励你早点 upgrade。那有两种情况，有可能你忘记 upgrade， 第一就是有可能是因为你本身真的是忙到你忘记 upgrade， 另外一个情况是有可能你已经忙到你忘记延长你的 maintenance support。所以在这里我鼓励大家，既然你已经有时间观看这个 video， 不如赶快把它 upgrade。 Alright， 那有一段时间我一路都有看到这样的一种问题，就是观看你的 video 够不够？我到底需不需要还要买你的软件？我只能够跟大家分享的就是，如果你真正的要提高自己的中奖几率，你当然需要这个软件，它的功能真的是非常非常的很好，它会对提高你的这个中奖的几率是一定有很大的帮助。如果你本身很有兴趣，或者是要多了解一下 WinTOTO Advance， alright， 我们目前的价钱还是停留在598新币，如果是马币是1495。如果你要真正的多了解这个软件，或者是要购买它，随时可以拨个电话给我92300837，或者是如果从马来西亚是加一个65在前面92300837。谢谢大家，我的名字叫海通。Okay, let me close this. Okay, now when you buy this software, alright, you have got all those data with you, as you can see here. Alright, we have got Singapore, Australia, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Taiwan, UK, and US, right, United States. So, in other words, when you purchase this software, you will be able to access to all this data as shown here. Alright. But of course, today we will discuss Singapore. 当你买了这个 WinTOTO Advance 的软件，里面有不同国家的资料，包括澳大利亚、香港、马来西亚、新加坡、台湾、英国，还有这个美国。当然，今天我们的讨论是在新加坡 ，alright，and 我们现在用的是645jackpot，因为为什么？这个包括645跟649的号码 ，right？When you click 645 jackpot, it actually covers both the 645 and 649 data as well. Okay, let me close this. Okay, today we will take a look at what happens. Alright, right now, let's take a look at this one. Alright, standard grouping statistics. 大家都知道，新加坡的Toto已经发展到49个号码，也就是说，那个面包好像越来越大。其实，如果你把这样一大块的面包，把它一口气把它吃下去，两种情况：一就是有可能你会有消化不良的现象，另外一个是有可能你会被啃到。所以在这里，我们通常会跟大家分享的就是把这个面包切成3片 ，alright， 小片一点，那吃的会比较容易，消化也比较良好一点。就是说，我们把它分成3组，一组就是说小的号码。什么叫做小的号码？小的号码就是1到16，这是小的号码。中的号码就包括17到32，大的号码是包括33到49。这样的话，容易消化，也不会被啃到，也容易看得到它的这个发展是在哪一个地方，或者是小的号码比较多的，中的号码比较多，或者是大的号码比较多。所以在这里我们可以看得到的就是这样的一种情况。Alright, so let's take a look at super tree. What does super tree mean? Super tree means we actually categorize them into 3 categories, right? The small, medium, and the big. Now, why we do that? It's just like now we know Singapore already running on to 49 numbers. Now, if you were to use your naked eyes to take a look at 49 numbers at one go, no way, man. It's really very tough because too many numbers to really watch out for. It's just like giving you a very big slice of bread and asking you at one go, finish it. Right? You may get choked because of that, and you can also get indigestion because of that. So I strongly encourage you to break it down into small pieces like what we are doing right now, into 3 pieces, easy to bite, easy to get digested, and I think easy for you to look up the numbers. So we have divided them into 3 groups called the super tree. Alright, starting, we divide them according to the small numbers, which is ranging from 1 to 16. Alright, the medium number is ranging from 17 to 32, and the big numbers is ranging from 33 to 49. So at least, with all this categorizing it makes you, number one, able to stay focused. That's very important. At least you can see where the numbers coming from. And I think that's important. So that easy for you to really make necessary plans. Now let's take a closer look right now. Right, for the past 2 draws, we notice that the small numbers is gaining its popularity. In fact, its foothold is 3 and 3. That means for the past 2 draws, there are 3 numbers from 1 to 16, and there are 3 numbers from 1 to 16 as well. So the small numbers is gaining its popularity. So is the medium number is gaining its stability. Alright, as you can see, alright, on the 5th of February, there are 2 numbers coming for the medium range number, 17 to 32, and then when it comes to the 9th of February, there are 3 numbers coming for this range. So you can see that now the big numbers are actually sliding down. So it's a slower pace for the big numbers. In fact, the small and the middle numbers are gaining its popularity. So from here, at least we know that for the next 1 to 2 draws, I would still feel that. Alright, let's take a look at the past, see what happened. Does this happen necessarily always like that? Oh yes, it may continue for 1 more draw with the big numbers having lesser numbers to appear, but we won again. 从这里我们可以清楚的看得到的就是，在这个小的号码，它其实已经开始活跃了起来。Alright， 在2月5号，它有3个号码从小的开采，在2月9号也是3个号码从这里开采。最重要的就是中的号码，它有2个。Alright， 刚刚开的也是有3个，所以在这里我们要明白的就是，如果以这样的情况来看的话，我相信说那个大的号码的走向有可能会慢慢的没有那么良好，所以我相信说来临的这一期集中力还是要在小的号码跟中的号码。Alright, for the next draw, I would encourage that our focus should be more on the small numbers ranging from 1 to 16 and 17 to 32. However, on the 33 to 49, we should only give about 20% of our focus on it. Alright? Okay, now next I want to move on to share with you some of those popular numbers that we can actually pick it up. I think we can actually easily go into the last digit. Now, what does last digit means? Now, when I say last digit, I'm actually referring, let's say, for example, we take a look at what's happening here. Let's take a look at a view pop-up. Now, when I say last digit, it's referring, let's say, example, we talk about last digit 1. Last digit 1 means the last numeric number is 1. Right? The numbers under the last digit 1 are 1, 11, 21, 31, and 41. So always remember, when we say last digit, it's referring to the last numeric digit is 1. That's called LD1. Of course, when we say LD2, means the last numeric digit is 2. Alright, and this is how it goes. So always bear in mind that when you see a situation like that, what we can see right now from here, alright, you can see a very clear picture that the one that is doing superly well right now is actually anything to do with last digit 1. Alright, why? Because you can see that it's picking up, alright, very well for the past 3 draws. So what are the one that is very popular, ranging from 1, alright, 1 to 9. So of course, if you will take a closer look, definitely numbers like, for example, LD1 has got 87 in terms of frequency count. So you can see its popularity is there. Then of course, the one that currently loses its grip, alright, doing so well and suddenly loses its grip, is LD0. So any numbers that has got a 0 behind, for example, like 10, 20, 30, and 40. So in other words, if you were to pick the following numbers for this coming draw, always remember LD1 is important. That means any number that has got all this here. Certainly LD2 has also got its important, alright, which is over here, like 2, 12, 22, 32, 42. Always remember these are all very popular numbers. Alright, now I will also reckon that LD6 will take a closer look because he has got a good chance of a repeat. Alright, as you know, after resting for 2 draws, it may just continue just to spurs up. Alright, and also, like for example, like the LD1, LD2 as I mentioned, and so is LD5. I would say that all these are all very important numbers like LD1, LD2, alright, LD5, and LD6. Now what about LD3? Now LD3 at current moment right now, yes, actually take a very long break, so it's a little bit dangerous because you don't know how long you will take a break. So usually I would not want to even think about it. However, LD9, please remember, is also one of the popular ones. So take note, I repeat again, numbers like LD1, that means whenever you pick any total numbers, always remember it's best to pick numbers that has got a numeric 1 behind. LD2, right, as I just mentioned, right, we have got LD5, LD6, and LD9. Please, these are all very good numbers. 那我们在选择号码的时候，其实我们有非常多的选择的方式。当然，方式归方式，最重要的就是我们要有一个很好的一个规律的系统去选，会比较好一点。所以资料方面非常的重要。今天我要跟大家分享的这一幕就是叫做 last digit。所谓的 LD 的意思就是最后的数码号码是什么？比如说 LD1。LD1 的意思就是说，它最后的数码号码是1。比方 LD1 就是包括1号、11号、21、31、41，这个就是这样的意思。所以你选择号码的时候，要永远记住的就是，你好的看的话，从 LD0 到 LD9，其实 LD1 就是你只要你选择多号码的时候，你一定要有1个或者2个数码号码是1的，最后的一个数码是1。一定要有这样的情况会比较好一点。当然是今天我要跟大家分享的，我的认为是说，从这里的这个资料看来，LD1 是非常的重要 ，LD2 也是很好 ，LD5 也好 ，LD6 也好，还有最后一个就是 LD9，right？ 你可以看得到的，其实到现在 LD1 是一路都有开采 ，LD2 也一路有开采，最重要的就是 LD5 也有 ，LD6 也有，LD6 有可能会一路有更多的号码在这里开采。所以你一定要注意一下这几类规律的号码。Alright, okay, so let me move on to something that I want to share with you is this number here. Let's take a look at the display. Now from the display itself, we can actually see what happened right now. For example, 31. You know that 31 has been doing so well. In fact, after 2 draws, it come out one bonus number. So will 31 repeat as a bonus for this coming draw? Possibility is there. Now从这个 display table 里面，我们其实可以看到某一种 pattern， 就是它的走向。所以其实如果你好好的注意一下31号，它每一次连续开了2次的时候，2期的时候，它第3期就是一个 bonus 号码。现在目前这样的情况，是否来临的这一期会不会有一个 bonus 号码，还是有可能性？所以一定要注意这种情况。所以有这个 display table 就是有这个好处。这个 display table 就好像一个望远镜，你可以看得到它的 pattern。所以我们有时候在这里也可以看到非常不同的 pattern。当然，这来临的这一期里面，我们可以看得到的就是有一些号码有可能会 repeat， 比方说45，它开了休息1期，第2期又再开了，又再休息，又可能会再开，所以这个号码一定要注意一下。有一些时候它会好像一个楼梯，楼梯这样，一个、2个、3个这样进去。Sometimes it looks like a staircase. However, number 45, do take note, he has got a very good chance of appearing again. Why? Because each time he appeared, it took a break. He appeared, it took a break. So do take note of all this situation. For example, number 30. Still good chance. Why? Because it has got a mirror image. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, there's a long break here. Followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if you were to put a mirror right here, right at the center here, this line here, you will see actually as a true mirror image. So number 30 is possible, and number 30 is somehow is the neighbor number. So take note. I repeat again, numbers like 30 and 31. These are all very good numbers. Now what about 6? Yes, it does repeat before, so 6 is also one of the possible repeat numbers. So from here you can actually see for yourself that what are the important ones and what are those that you really have to take care of. So number 30, partly because it is truly a neighbor number, for number 31. So possible. Now what about 45? As I mentioned, yes, 45 is one of them. So please take note of these 4 numbers. Now this is basically what I can share with you by looking at the display table. Of course, there are more that we can actually explore. 从这个 display table 里面，其实我们也是可以选择非常漂亮的号码。为什么我们会选择30号？因为30号刚好是一个镜子。为什么所谓镜子？就是你看这里1、2、3、4，过后这里总共它休息了10期，10期在这边你画一条线的话，就像一个镜子。然后刚好在这里它又休息了10期，所以你把这里这样跟它折起来，就像一个镜子。所以这个30号也是相当理想。为什么？它刚刚开了30号，来开一个30号，也是有这个可能性，对不对？但我也认为说40号也是有这个机会不错了。然后另外一个当然是大家不可以忽略，就是31号也是不错。30号是否有没有 repeat？ 没有，但是6号有。6号有重复的这个现象，所以6号也是一定要注意一下。所以在这里我再重复一下：30号、31号、6号跟45号这4个号码，我要跟大家分享就是这个4个号码，从这个 display table 来看。Together there are 4 numbers that I could pick using the display table. One of them is number 30, 31, 6, and 45. But of course, I think the 31 got a good chance to appear as a bonus number. So much so for all this. Okay, now I'm going to move on to something that I want to share with all of you. Let's go into the wheeler here. We have actually got one very new features. Let's take a look at forecast. We can actually see, let's say for example, we take a look at the most frequent 12 numbers. Now, as you know, in the past, when you want to buy 12 numbers, what does it mean? It means that it only costs you $462. But today, because each ordinary ticket is $1, so if you want to buy a full wheel like that, it will cost you $924. Now, let's get back to this understanding. If you were to buy this amount of tickets. All right, 924, for example. All right, let's take a look at let's take a look at the check winning, enter results. Okay, let's say we enter our results. Supposedly out of these 12 numbers, we got number 5. All right, we got number 7. Right, we got number 9, and we got number 11. Altogether, we got 4 main numbers. Okay, let's say the last number also we get it. Number 32. All right, we do not have number 36. Never mind. Right, leave it as is. And so is 6. 6 also we do not have. So in others, we got number 5. We got number 7. We got number 9. All right, we got number 11. We got number 32, which is over here. Altogether, we got 5 main numbers correctly. All right, chosen. And let's say example on the draw date itself, out of this 12, we got 5 numbers correct. Now see what happened. You will have a total winning of how many tickets? As far as 3 numbers concerned, you got 350 tickets. Right, take note, 350 tickets. Alright, and then for 4 plus 0, alright, 4 plus 0, you got how many tickets here? 105 tickets. And 5 plus 0, you got total 7 tickets correctly hit. So what, let's say for example today you realize that with the new features you can actually click on this random view. That means you still use back same 12 numbers, but because of your budget you need to cut down to your old budget that you used to play, which is 462. Means you are buying 50% of it. You can do so. Alright, click OK. Now earlier on with the 12 numbers it cost you 924 numbers when you got a 5 winning numbers. Now what about today you got only 5 numbers and you buy only half? What will happen to you? Let's check. As far as 5 numbers is concerned, alright, you still maintain 3 numbers here. 4 numbers is concerned, you still got almost half. 3 plus 0, you got 187. So why not? You could have easily shy away from it. That means a lot of people today, when they want to buy a full system shelf, they get very, very unsecure because they really feel very uncomfortable to come up $924. It's really a lot of money to you. But what you can do today is that you can actually use the software. Click on the random, right? Random here, right? The word random, right? Random view. You can achieve the same results. You can achieve the same results. Alright, I repeat again. Although it's by half, but do not forget that you don't have to come out so much money, whereby most of the time I've asked a lot of our users, in fact a lot of people who queue up to buy total numbers, I asked them, do you still buy system shelf? They say no way. 924 is too expensive, they cannot afford. But I say, what about if you were to use our software and you are able to reduce it down to half? Would you be interested? Yes! Because $462 is what they could afford. Can you see that? Can you see the difference here? The latest versions of 3.5.0 is because we have this random view. This random view basically helps you to reduce the number of tickets that you can afford. That's most important. Alright. So let's say, for example, today you decided that, okay, let's go to the random view. But you may say I cannot afford $400. Maybe I just want to buy $100. Alright, so $100 is almost like what we call, you reduce it down to $100. Can or not? Of course can. Alright, let's take a look at what happened. Now $100 is 924 is actually almost like 10%. Alright, 10%. Let's check winning and see what happened. You still got a very good winning. In fact, you still got a 5 plus 0 winning, right? And then you still got a 4 plus 0 and also a 3 plus 0. So you can literally see for yourself that even though you only pay 10%, alright, 924, $10 for almost 10%, $100, you still got a very good chance of getting a very good hit. Alright, whereby right now, without the software, if you were to go and buy a full system shelf, you may feel very, 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 very costly because $924. But with the software, you can actually use this method to reduce it down. So I hope all of you do understand that it is really very, very important that you must have a software that can enable you to reduce it down. 在今天的情况下，如果你要买一个 full system 就是924块。刚才我所释放的就是说，比方说你还是要买12个号码，你认为说这12个号码机会是相当的高，但是你只有100块，可以买吗？可以，你也可以用我们这个软件选择100张，就是它会从924张里面，它帮你选100张出来，你只是买100块吗？你还是有机会中一个5.0啊，还是有机会中一个4.0，还是有机会3.0，那么多张也不很少啊，其实你还赚钱呢。所以要明白的就是，如果你有这个软件，它第一，它能够做到它给你充足的资料；第二，它能够减低你的成本；第三，它还是不会因为你减低你的成本而不会提高你的中奖几率，还是会提高你的中奖几率。所以这三点是非常的重要，这个 WinTOTO Advance 能够做得到。我希望大家明白的就是，以前你要买12个，以前买12个号码是462块，今天你要买，因为有49个号码的时候，12个号码 Full System 是要924块，太多了。现在有了这个软件，你可以选择说我要买100块就好了，我不要买924块，可以吗？可以，你的中奖几率还是一样的，一样的好啊，也不会说输得很远啊，或者是差得很远啊，不会啊。我已经到了这个尾声，在这里我要跟大家讲一声的就是，谢谢你的宝贵时间来观看。如果你认为我们所讨论的一切是非常对你有很大的帮助，希望你能够跟你的亲戚朋友们共享、分享这个 video， 让他们了解有这个软件的存在，有这个 Excel 的存在，有这个 video 的存在，当然不要忘记有海通的存在。如果你对这个软件有很大的兴趣，你想要购买或者是想要多了解，请你拨个电话给我92300837。如果是从马来西亚的话，你要加一个65在前面，92300837。我的名字叫海通，我在这里祝福大家有一个非常快乐又健康的一天。我真正的在这里鼓励大家，一定要玩在你的预算里面。当然，我鼓励大家做多一点布施，有舍才有得，舍得多得的更多。祝福大家一个美好的一天，快乐一天，健康的一天，祝福大家中大奖，谢谢你们。Now, I already come to the end of my video presentation. I just want to share with all of you that this is a very wonderful software. In fact, this random is so good that I don't know how to explain to you. In the past, a lot of people will be running away. In fact, after the foreign numbers, nobody want to buy child number because it's too costly. But with this random wheel, you can. Alright. Now, I urge all of you that to share this video with your friends around. Let them really watch this video. Let them have a feel. Alright, understands how total numbers can be can be analyzed, alright, how to interpret the data, and of course let them know the existence of WinTOTO Advance, alright, example, and also the video, and last but not least the existence of Python. Alright, now I encourage you to play within this, and of course do more charity. The more you give, the more you receive. Wishing you and your family a very happy, very healthy days ahead. Wishing you win jackpot prizes, and always remember to share your joy with example. And if you would like to have a copy of the software, give me a finger at 9230-0837. My name is Hai Tong. If you are calling from Malaysia, always remember to +65 in front, 9230-0837. Thank you and goodbye everyone. Goodbye!